Hello everyone. In this video, we'll just talk about the execution of task 4, how to do it, and explanation of task 4. Task 4 is nothing but previously we have done PHP programming purely uh, using small logics and all. In this, we'll connect with the database. Here, program here is design a PHP application where we connect with the database in one page but access the database in all pages, instead of giving a connection in every page. Nothing but, say if you are doing a project, we have n number of modules in that. More than 4 or 5 applications might need database connections. So in order to give only single connection which can be used in all the pages, uh, or else it is better to say like for all the 4 to 5 pages which we require database connection, instead of giving in each page, we are giving at a time in a single program. This is what we do in this program, how to give those details. As this database program is the first programming you are doing, how to connect with the database, we'll check it here. Just go to XAMPP control panel. Beside MySQL, you have admin button. Click on that, or else you can directly type in your browser localhost/php-myadmin. A browser will open directly. Yeah, this is our php-myadmin homepage. What you need to do here is you need to create a user account with your details. So click on user accounts on the top. Below that you have add user account. Click on that thing and give some username. Uh, mm, and any host will be local host. Password, if you wish to give any password, you can give it, or else if you are not wishing to give any password, just click on this and select no password. You can leave these details empty. Leave all the other details. If you are typing any password, retype the password here. That's it. Now go to database for user account and check all these check boxes. Now here also, as we want all the privileges, click on check all option. We need not change any of these details. Click on go. See, you are created as an user account. If you see here, uh, these are the list of databases names. You can see Bhargavi name here. That means with the user account, our database is also created. Whatever the name I have given as an user account name, with the same name, database name is also being created. So now you obviously know our host name will be, see, for connecting any database, we need to have 4 details. Now we need to connect our PHP programming to database, that is MySQL. So we need to have 4 details. Those are local host name, I mean host name, username, password, and which database to be connected. So that database name. Totally 4 are most important. Here, as you already know, username that is Bhargavi, password I have taken as empty code, and database name will also be Bhargavi itself, and the other thing is host name. Host name will obviously be our local host, because ours is a remote server. Local host will be the host name. See, if you are not creating any user account, you are directly created a database by clicking here, and you want some username and password to be taken, so you can just come here to the home page once again. Click on you need to click some database here, like if it is Bhargavi, I have selected randomly. If you want, you can create a new one. I selected on Bhargavi because I want to use this database. So I came here. Now in this we have privileges option. I'll click on privileges option. All these are the people who gave global privileges. That is, anyone can use it. All you need to know is username, any of these username, you can use it for your database. Only thing we need to know is password. As you don't know the password, click on you just click on edit privileges. On edit, clicking edit privileges, like see edit privileges. On the top you have change password. You can give some random password and you can use this username, password, database name, etc. So these are the basic things you need to know about database connection. After this part is over, now we'll go back to our PHP programming, which we'll write in our notepad or notepad plus plus. As I have already have the program, I'll explain you directly. Here we need to, if you see here, we need to open a connection first. We need to connect it and we need to close the connections. So basically I'm using two functions. One is for opening the connection and one is for closing the connection. Uh, so now we go back to our programming. One second, I'll just open the program. Yeah. If you see here, I've already told you two connections are there. In open connection, we need to give our connection details. I already told you four details are important. That is four parameters: host name, username, password, and database name. So all these details I'm using some variable to save it. So in $db host, I've saved the host name. In $db user, I've saved the username, and $password, I've taken the password here, and database name root one. If you see here, I have taken all the same things. It is based on your user account. You need to change these things, except localhost will be same for everything. Now I need to send the connection details to MySQL. So in that details, I'm saving it in $con. These names, whatever DB host, user, password, and $con, all these are not necessary to be taken in the same way. You can change with some random names. Only problem is here we need to give the query as per the syntax. To get the new connection, our syntax will be new MySQLi, and whatever the parameters I have saved in the variables, right, those names I'll be giving it here: DB host, DB user, DB password, and $DB. If this is properly connected, there will be no issue. If by some chance I have got some error, so I need to get some error message, right? For that I'm using or die connection failed. So if I type this or die, and what is the message to be displayed? So connection fail will come, and after that whatever the error I have got while connecting the database, that error will be displayed. Okay, these are for opening the connection. Now for closing the connections, it is as simple. We can close it by directly by close function. Here these are both close and open function. But if you see here, if it is failed, we'll get an error message. We need to get some output from this function, right? If it is connected properly, also I want some message to be displayed. For that purpose, I'm writing another program in this only. In this program, I'm just including the previous program. Whatever name you have taken for the previous program, I am adding that program here. Include 4a1.php. I have taken the name for the previous one. I'm including that a program here. I'm opening the connection, which I already saved in $con. I'm printing echo connect successfully, and then I'm closing the connection. You can why to if you think that why to write it in a second program, I can directly write in the previous program. If you think like that, you just try to write it in the previous program. To maintain some easy readability and all, I have written separately. It is your wish, you can try writing here also. Now coming to the execution part, you need to execute the second program, because in first program we are not going to print anything, right? So using second program, we are executing the first program. So open the browser, click on localhost slash program name, like the mine is in practice folder slash 4a1 and 4a2 php. If it is connected successfully, it will display connected successfully, or else the error will be displayed. I hope you understood this program now. This is the fourth program, A task. Now coming to the next program, fourth program, second task, which is based on sessions. As you already know, sessions is nothing but actually cookies and sessions. We have two topics where cookies is something, a small bit of code which will say which it will be saved in our system only. In our system only, a small file will be saved where all the tracking details, if I'm tracking some website, like if I'm going to some online shopping site, I'm visiting some places. For the next time, if I'm visiting the same website again, in order to view my preferences and all, for that purpose, cookies will be used, which will be saved in our system only. You can go to your system settings in your browser. There you can also enable and disable the cookies also. Similarly, the sessions concept is also similar, but only difference is cookies, the code will be saved in our whatever the data will be saved in our computer, but in the sessions our data will be stored in the server only with session id will be there every every time. I'm sorry, every time I'm searching for new things or I'm browsing anything, based on my session id this data will be stored. What is the session id and all, no one will get to know. Here using sessions we are writing some program. If you see here, first at the starting of the program, that is before html only, we need to start the session. See, syntax for session is session underscore start, and after that in session I'm saving few details. Session To save any details in the session, the syntax will be dollar underscore session. These are global variables which can be used anywhere at sorry, not global variables, super global variables, like dollar underscore cookie is also a global variable. Dollar underscore post, dollar underscore get, they are also super global variables. Similarly, here I am saving views count equal to 10 and name equal to Krishna in the sessions. Now coming to our programming, uh, our PHP code comes here, where first I am printing this whatever I have saved in the sessions. I am just trying to print here. So printing also is very much similar. Directly we can give dollar underscore session views. If I am giving views, the count, the value of this views will be displayed in the output. Similarly, here I am echo username equal to, this is concatenation operator. Dot is nothing but concatenation operator. Username equal to will be printed. After that, dollar underscore session name, nothing but Krishna. So username equal to Krishna will be displayed. This is the way to, this is for storing the session data, and this is retrieving the session data. Now in our program, what they have asked for storing the sessions, for retrieving the sessions, and for deleting the sessions. Already we have checked two, but the one is for storing and one is for retrieving. Now for deleting we have two methods. One is we can destroy whole session, or else we can destroy one session variable at a time. That can be done by using unset. Okay, unset is nothing but, if set is nothing but, it will check the whether the container has value or not, if I have clicked the submit or button or not, while that sort of things we check using set, right? Similarly, unset is nothing but, if I have any value in the container, that will be deleted. See, now if set dollar underscore session views, if any value is set in the views content, I mean to say views text box, that will be deleted. So using unset dollar underscore session views, this will be deleted. After that, I'm just printing the session views. If you see here properly, till here the system knows, means our compiler knows what is views and all. Here I have unsetted it. Now when coming to the next echo statement, here when we are displaying views, system does not know what is views. So obviously after printing page view after unset method, we need to get an error here. If you want to check it, you can directly check using, you can just give the statement in comments, and you can remove comments and check the output for this. uh, Thank you.